At this point, the basic structure and materials of the cable have been defined. To define the pinout of a path, click on a path and click Link Pins. If the connectors that are connected to this path are the type where pins are inserted into a connector shell, then a pop-up window will appear asking for the confirmation of which pin types are needed. The pin linking page is displayed. There is a graphical representation of the connectors on both ends of the path. To link the pins, firstly select the Y type you want to link with on the right hand side of the screen. For a single Y type, just the name needs to be selected. For a multi-core cable, the name needs to be clicked to select it, but also the desired wire within the multi-core can be selected. The application will default to the first wire and then moves on to the second. Now select a pin on the left connector and then select a pin on the right connector. The pins will now be linked, and this linking will be shown in a table below the wire type on the right hand side. To unlink two pins, exactly the same process is used. Click on a linked pin on the left, then click on its pin on the right connector. These pins are now not connected. Pins can be linked within the same connector, loopbacks, by the same process. The auto link slider at the top of the screen can be used to join sequential pins. To do this, move the slider right until the number of pins you want to link is displayed, to the right of the slider. Now use the left offset and right offset sliders to position this group of pins to the desired pins on each connector. Click Confirm to link the pins. Once the desired pins have been linked, names can be assigned to each pin. In the table on the right hand side of the screen, to the left and right of the pinout information, is the text Name. Click on this to rename, example Channel 1 or VCC, etc. The names at each connector can be different. For example, one end could be TX and the other RX. If the names are to be the same on both ends of the cable, then just edit the names on one side of the cable and click Complete Pin Names. This will copy the naming to the other connector. If a screen multi-core cable is used or braided screening is in the path sleeving, then a screening box will be shown at the bottom of the pinout tables. By default, the screening will be connected to the connector back shell at both ends of the path. To change this, click on the tick box. The screening options will cycle through. Screening to left and right connectors, example A to B. Screening to left connector, for example A. Screening to right connector, for example B. Screening to pins, simply click on the pins that need screening. And not connected. The screening options will be enhanced in the next release of the application. Throughout the whole of the linking process, the cable map button can be clicked to show a map of the cable and which path is currently being linked.